Let's talk about how you craft your development plan for 2025.
Always believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
As I think about 2025 and the goals that I want to accomplish, but more importantly, the things that I want to learn, here's the way you set it up. Set up the plan over the course of the 4 quarters that we will have in the next year. There are 3 months in every quarter. Now the question becomes, which is the most important goal that you want to accomplish? So, say in my case, maybe I want to amplify my engagement with social media. Maybe I want to go from 5 or 6 YouTubes in a month to 10 YouTubes in a month. Now I'm thinking to myself, how much time will I have to record those YouTubes? How will I think about different types of topics? How much will I engage with my audience to amplify some of those topics, or that I can serve them with exactly what it is they're looking for? If I want to do 10 each month, then that means that I'm going to have to think about what feedback I'm getting in the previous month and prepare that. How might that change my week? How might I need more time in order to deliver that? So, what's going to go? There's 24 hours in the day. What can I put on autopilot? What can I eliminate? Where might I need other help? By being very detailed around how I'm going to handle the quarter, it brings me back to thinking about the month, and then it brings me back to thinking about the week and the day. Now, you may say this is a lot of detail, and in fact, it's a little bit anal, but I'll tell you, by asking myself the question, how I am going to accomplish that goal, it brings it into focus as to whether or not that's a realistic goal. It brings it into focus as to whether or not I think I can execute. But more importantly, it gives me the building blocks and the steps to get it done. Now I can put the execution on autopilot because I know exactly what I need, who I need, how much time I'm going to need in order to get it done. And when I think about the goals, and you know I'm a big fan of not having more than about 5 big goals because we only have 12 months in a year, I actually put those on a plot over the course of the year. What's the first quarter? What's the second quarter? So that when I get to the end of the second quarter or the third quarter, I get to celebrate that I, in fact, was able to get it done, or I have a very good reason why I didn't get it done. And the same goes for your personal goals. You want to think about, what would you like to do? Would you like to exercise 45 minutes more in a week? Well, or you can do that by exercising 45 minutes in another day. Or you can say, well, I can break that down to chunks of 12 and a half, maybe even 15 one day, 10 another day, so that you can add on what's going to be the easiest thing for you to do in order to execute. Every single goal, the template is, put it on a calendar, break it up quarter by quarter, ask yourself, who do you need to help you? What do you need in order to execute? How much time is it going to take to execute? And what might you have to move around in your daily life now in order to make room for your accomplishing this new goal? Go get it.
You were born to win. You were born to win.